Hello everybody, this is Frontal Bob and welcome to race number 14 of the 2020-21 NROL Goldfish Truck Series season. This is the Shell 200 at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. We're getting pretty deep into the season now. We've seen quite a lot of action in this series, and we're probably going to see some more action today here at Charlotte. So with that being said, let's get the starting good for this race. Starting the pole for this one is Chase Alongside. Second is Kyle Busch. Third is Ross Chastain. Fourth is Austin Hill. Fifth is Ref Lazard. Sixth is Zach DeLillo. Seventh is Christian Eckes. Eighth is Brett Moffitt. Ninth is Anthony Nordic. 10th is Spencer Davis. 11th is Christian Vargas. 12th is John Hunter Nemechek. 13th is Stuart Friesen. 14th is Grant Enfinger. 15th is Tyler Ankrum. 16th is Sheldon Creed. 17th is Garrett Smithley. 18th is Thomas Dixie. 19th is Jason Lombardi. 20th is Mitchell Collins. 21st is William Seaman. 22nd is Matt Crafton. 23rd is Johnny Sauter. 24th is Zane Smith. 25th is Derek Fowles. 26th is Adam Garcia. 27th is Ethan Downey. 20th is Ben Rose. 29th is Marshall Burrell. 30th is Logan Cole. 31st is Paul Jackson. 32nd is Cody Copeland. 33rd is Todd Gillen. 34th is Jordan Anderson. 35th is Brandon Poole. 36th is Steve Fogelman. 37th is Jenny Gray. 38th is Nana Decker. 39th is Spencer Boyd. 40th is also itself. 41st is Corbin Forrester. And 42nd is Angelica Rush. Alright, and there you have it. We're about to go Truck Series racing at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Truck Series back again for the second week in a row. And you may notice the driver lineup is a little bit interesting, especially in front row. That is right, Chase Elliott and Kyle Busch are back running their second starts of the season. Yeah, so Kyle Busch in his second of two starts for the Truck Series race. He's making that today here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. And Chase Elliott's going up against him. So, of course, the bounty has been claimed. So Chase Elliott just having a bit of fun with Kyle Busch now. Well, having a bit of fun today indeed. Although Chase Elliott hasn't been the best recently. I mean, he's been pretty good, but he could do a little bit better. So Chase Elliott's going to be running this race today. And it should be an interesting one indeed. And actually, Chase Elliott might be able to get a little bit of practice today in preparation for tomorrow's race, which would be a very interesting one indeed. And same for Kyle Busch. Yeah, that's right, Kyle Busch in another attempt to win a truck race. And also, it was planned, or there was some rumblings that Formula Bobbin was also going to run a truck race for Nice Motorsports, but after a bit of time, they decided against that. Formula Bobbin, well, first of all, the bounty got claimed. Secondly, Formula Bobbin has his own things going on elsewhere. Anyway, green flag is in the air for the Shell 200 at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Chase Elliott getting a bit of a jump here, and Kyle Busch hanging back as well. But here we go, the race is on. And Chase Elliott already starting to pull out to a bit of a gap here. Here comes Ross Chastain, others though getting into the action. Chastain even looking for a good run on the Truck Series. He's got a few Cup guys up here at the top right now. Also, I know Chastain usually a Siemens Naxos driver, but you know he is of course running the occasional Truck Series race, and there's some crashing already. And okay, no caution though. Rather strange. No caution, despite I heard some crumbling there. Oh. Okay, so no actually crumbling happening. Okay. Well, we did get very close to a caution, but no caution actually happened. Alright, well, we're racing then. And Chase Elliott now getting out in front here. Meanwhile, Kyle Busch in a side-by-side battle with Ross Chastain. Chastain trying to get the edge on Kyle Busch here. But Kyle Busch still getting the edge. Here comes Brett Moffitt. First regular driver. And now they're going 4 wide for second place. And there's still 3 wide behind. Here's Rafael Lazard trying to challenge his team boss now. And lots of going on here. And now they're 3 wide for second. And here's Rafael Lazard trying to get the best of these guys. Almost looks going to fall back a little bit. And here is Brett Moffitt as well, trying to get up here. And now Brett Moffitt trying to run down Ross Chastain. Meanwhile, battle for the starting commences. Kyle Busch now trying to get around Chase Elliott. And Kyle Busch now trying to put the pass on Chase Elliott, and they're still side by side. Oh, a little bit of a spin. William Seaman going around. And he's going to bring out the caution here, as Kyle Busch about to win the race back to the line here. And Kyle Busch has now taken the lead for now at Charlotte. We are now under caution for the first time today. Man, the field was getting pretty wild there. You saw in the background, but William Seaman goes for a slide. A slide so bad, looks like he's now stuck up pit road. Yeah, so William Seaman was just doing his thing, but then he gets caught up by some traffic here, and ultimately gets the bad end of the situation. Smacks into the inside wall. And as a result, that is likely going to be the end of his day. Yeah, smacks into the wall pretty hard here. No one else is involved, but that looks like it's going to be the end of the day for William Seaman. So, caution out for the first time at Charlotte. Man, second week in a row, we're seeing quite a bit of aggressive driving from these guys. I don't know what's going on, but it seems these drivers are just on the ragged edge of speed. They just can't seem to contain themselves. So, with that in mind, Phil's now slows up. And, not sure about pit stops. I feel like it's looking pretty low on the track, so... Oh, that's just their natural line through here, or they're actually going down pit road. No, pit road. But surely the pit anyways. Oh, if you guys are going down pit road, by a few, I mean Galen Downey and Derek Kraus. Alright, lights out. We're moving. Okay, no lights on. Never mind. Alright, so everyone knows still in this race. Only one now out is William Seaman. He is done for the day. Pretty early on, but it happens. Alright, let's move on this time by. And I'll fast forward a bit more. Alright. So in a little bit we will be going green indeed and going fast again. Alright, field gearing up. Alright, pace we're gonna pull the pit road and we're about to go fast again. So Kyle Busch, your leader. And as close to competition might be Chase Elliott. And you know, Chase Elliott, yeah, it's been a while since he's been individually, but I found out Chase Elliott actually won his first truck start back at Las Vegas. And then he won the Cup race later that day. Can we see a repeat of history? Well, we might. Well, we'll have to see as we're now back up to speed. And Kyle Busch with a pretty good launch is out to first. Chase Elliott though with a run on the bottom lane. And Chase Elliott now trying to get around Kyle Busch. Looks like he will. Chase Elliott passes Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch, however, still not giving up. Yes. Kyle Busch. Now finding a way back around Chase Elliott here. A couple of established Cup drivers doing battle in a truck race. Now, whilst this kind of stuff is a lot more rare these days, it still happens. As you can see, of course, drivers limit to 4 races in each series. And this technically counts as Kyle Busch's 3rd start in a lower division. He will be making one more, however, but that'll be in the Siemens National Series. Probably next week, actually. As for this race, though, Kyle Busch now getting around Chase Elliott here, or is he trying to? And Kyle Busch back around Chase Elliott. And Chase Elliott, though, in the crossover. And Chase Elliott about to get back out in front here. And it's still side by side. And it's still side by side. Kyle Busch just barely ekes him out that time by. But who's going to prevail? Chase Elliott still trying to get around Kyle Busch, but Kyle Busch still fighting back. Alright, can Chase Elliott clear Busch? Busch already trying to get back to his inside. And Kyle Busch now back around Chase Elliott. And Kyle Busch back to the lead in Charlotte. But Chase Elliott still fighting back. There's now a 2-way battle for the lead between Chase Elliott and Kyle Busch. Pretty good battle, actually. Meanwhile, it seems actually a pretty decent day for KBM all around, as the other 2 KBM trucks of Rafael Lazar and Christian Edquez now moving their way for the pack. Christian Edquez, that being said, he's now engaged in a bit of a battle with Austin Hill. Yeah, I think while we let the 2 Cup drivers settle out for the lead, we're going to take a look a bit more at what's happening behind. Here's Ross Chastain. Now he's trying to keep up. Might be interesting to see if one of the other guys can engage about with these 2 Cup stars. Oh, looks like we're seeing it. Ross Chastain, not likely a series regular, but not like a Cup Series star either. Ross Chastain can make it 3 wide for the lead. Or trying to anyway. Chastain, you look for a moment, but he's going to back off here now. Here comes Christian Edquez as well, trying to keep up with these guys. Still can't quite tell who's going to get out. Okay, now about to go 3 wide for 3rd, or for 4th. As Rafael Lazar trying to jump all the way to the bottom lane. And Rafael Lazar up to the lead. And, oh, not to the lead though, as Christian Edquez has scraped the outside wall. That's going to cost Christian Edquez a lot of ground here. Okay, more scuffling up in the back here. A lot of stuff going on here. And here is Ben Rhodes, and now Chastain once again trying to challenge the leaders here. Ross Chastain now underneath Kyle Busch, trying to challenge them, trying to challenge him and the others. Well, yeah, technically trying to challenge them for the lead indeed. Chastain though struggling a bit here. Here's Rafael Lazar, your leading series regular, trying to keep up now. Meanwhile, here comes Isaac Nordic and others, trying to keep up here. Now our field starting to settle down for the lead here. Oh, what's this? We got a spin. That's likely going to be a caution here. Yep, caution now once again. And here comes the race back to the line. Looks like Chase Elliott though might win this one. And Chase Elliott will win the race back to the line as we are now under caution once again. Well, we had a decent number of green flag laps, but ultimately it was probably going to happen again. So, you saw in the background, you saw from Paul Jackson. Actually, we can literally just look at Paul Jackson. Nah, okay, we should just look at this instead, I suppose. Actually, look at Paul Jackson got into something with someone. So, okay. Okay, looks like this one was between Sheldon Creed and Paul Jackson. As two just got jammed together. And that happened. Oh, Christian Eckes getting involved as well. Ultimately, these two now in a jam. Caitlin and Downey have to narrowly avoid these guys, and Sheldon Creed is now stuck. Well, we're under caution once again. Yeah. So, let's see what happens this time. Okay, we're gonna come to the pit things, and once again, oh, here they come. Alright, pit stop time. First and maybe only of the race, but makes sense now. Alright, so this time the entirety of the field is coming down pit road. So now it'll be interesting to see who comes out on top and who loses, or something. Alright. Busy pit road here. Everyone's pitted. That means everyone's gonna be on fresh tires. Well, we'll see how that turns out. Here he comes, he's off pit road. And alright, so looks like the field isn't actually going to change much as far as positions and where they came in on pit road here. Right. So, I guess now we'll wait for him to line up, and then we will go back to green flag racing. Pretty interesting race so far. Now let's become racing two cup drivers. Racing in the lower tier series, but that's the NROL for you. Also, like Sheldon Creed, though, he looks like he's coming back. He's gonna be a lap down here, but he is back. Right. So skip a lap. And we will likely go in green next time by. Here comes Sheldon Creed, who I think is actually going to be starting on the front row due to him going a lap down. So Sheldon Creed might have an opportunity to get a lap back here. Maybe. So This will be an interesting one on the restart. Alright. So Chase Elliott your leader, Kyle Busch second, and Chastain third. So top three really doesn't change much in this entire race. We're almost halfway through, so something's got to come of this. Someone sometime has to, you know, go for it. Well, we'll see how many people go for it now. And Sheldon Creed, let's see what we can do here, if we can do anything at all. Right. And green flag is back in the air. Still gonna have speed, drivers already getting aggressive here. Chastain going to the bottom lane. And Kyle Busch stuck on the high line. And Ross Chastain splitting Sheldon Creed. And Chastain up to second place. And Kyle Busch getting shuffled back here. And now some of the regulars having some fun with these guys. Now here is Matt Crafton. And now up to second, trying to get around the part-timers. And Matt Crafton trying to get up to second. He's now in a side-by-side battle with Austin Hill. While still in a patriotic special paint scheme. And he's making that car, or making that truck look good. Kyle Busch, he's in a bit of trouble here. He's going to have to try to be quick about finding a way back to the bottom lane. And Matt Crafton up to third. Still. Meanwhile, more battling as Mitchell Collins. Okay, and there's been a spin! And pile-upism has ensued. And we have a very, very big crash here on the back straightaway at Charlotte. It's a humongous pile-up, which came after quite a battle for the lead. Huge pile-up. Many cars involved. Wow. And all started up front too. Look up here. Wow. Okay, looks like the top three got on by safely. Mitchell Collins starts a chain reaction crash. And the top three drivers, the only one safe. Chase Elliott, Ross Chastain, and Matt Crafton. Alright. We are back under caution right after we just restarted. And with that, Kyle Busch. Where is Kyle Busch? Oh, I must have got involved in the crash. Doesn't look like he has too much damage, but... Okay, well... I say not too much damage. He's having to really squeak his way through the field. Very big caution here. Well, let's look at that crash in more detail now, as that was quite the chain of events that happened. I heard some banging. So Matt Crafton, or no, Adam Garcia, or no, Mitchell Collins, first one to actually bring out this crash. After getting battled with some other guys and many other things happened here. Some drivers survived, others drivers not so lucky. Lots of going on. Spencer Boyd with a blown motor. And the crash didn't stop there. Apparently we also had an accident up here somehow. Let's see what happened here. Let's see, come on. See what happened here on the front straightaway. Took quite a while to happen, actually. Oh, it started back here. Oh, wow. Right after Snow gets involved into the crash. First time it gets into whatever happened here. Oh, some drivers going slow, another driver's going fast, and nowhere to go for any of them, apparently. Todd Gillen smashing into Nelly Decker. Kyle Busch having to weave his way through the carnage here to try to stay in this race. A very big crash here. Well, I'm interested to see who survives this. By the way, second week in a row we've had a humongous crash in the truck series. The first time we had a pretty big, we've had a pretty big crash just last week at Denver, and now another one here at Charlotte. Alright, so that is going to end the day for a number of drivers. See, Dispense going up here road, Anderson. This driver's just crawling here for some reason. And Clean Kyle Busch, he's one up here road. Low range from most of these days likely over. Wow. So some drivers survive pretty well, others not so much. So with that in mind, guess we'll have to line them up. Well, I say line them up. Yeah, a bunch of guys up here road. Some guys coming back out though. Others though not gonna be so lucky in this one. I'm actually keen to find out who's gonna be left in this race. What the truck's done for the day. So the reason one of the last drivers off pit road. Feel I actually got to get it reorganized here. Is all the scoreboard is a bit off. One more lap. Sort them out. We're gonna skip this lap though. Alright, these are our remaining drivers. Stelling Creek coming back up here though. It's a couple guys now coming up here. And I can't find Kyle Busch. Is he done for the day? Wow. So Kyle Busch, after going back and forth for several laps with Chase Elliott, looks like his day might now be over. Just fell too far back off on the restart, and then got involved in the crash. So we now have 27 drivers remaining on the lead lap here. And Chase Elliott, the only Cup driver left, or big Cup driver left in this race, and Zane Chastain, technically a Cup guy, but not really a Cup guy. I should say that though, he will be a Cup guy next week though. This week, however, just the truck race. So, let's do this some more. And green flag back in the air. Chastain already getting to the inside here. With a slow moving Sheldon Creed in his way. Next top 3 making a breakaway now for Respack. Respack getting slowed up by some lap down trucks. And Chastain and Crafton making a breakaway. And Matt Crafton still in 3rd. And he is now trying to challenge the leaders. Feels a lot more spread out now due to those lap cars. Well, that might be a good thing because we might go green flag for the rest of the way now. And now Matt Crafton trying to chase down the leaders. And Chase Elliott, his main competition of cowboys is now gone. Now he just has to hold off the rest of the field. And of course, this second of 2 starts for Chase Elliott in the Truck Series. Could he sweep his 2 truck starts? Meanwhile, for a second, here is Matt Crafton now getting around Ross Chastain. And Matt Crafton's gonna clear Chastain. But Chastain, though, already gonna fight back at him. And now these two trying to battle for a second. Crafton, though, still trying to get a run here. But he's still side by side with Ross Chastain. I apologize if there's any background noise. For some reason my phone is making noise. Anyway, Chastain now battling with Crafton. It's gonna be quite the battle for second. Meanwhile, other drivers behind are trying to get involved. Here's Zane Smith, who won just last week, is now trying to chase him down. But still battling for second. Crafton's still trying to get an edge here. Zane Smith, though, might try to might get up to these guys and have a say in this matter. And Chastain, ooh, almost a little bit caught was made there, but Zane Smith now engaging in this battle for second. And Matt Crafton's been sent high as Zane Smith looks like now he's going to try to be the one to get around Ross Chastain. Here's Christian Vargas running very high. Maybe not a smart idea though. There's about to get to some lap traffic. Lap traffic above might change the outcome of this race. Well, let's see what happens here. Yep, top lane having to slow up here. And Crafton gets blocked by Cody Quickland, a lap down truck going very slowly here. Oh no, he's going to get in front of Zane Smith now. And Zane Smith, oh wow, a lot of driver that's getting slowed up by a very slow moving Cody Quickland. Anyway, despite all of that, Matt Crafton now the one. He's got a bit of a gap though now. Yep, quite a bit of ground he has to make up. Although, we'll see about that as we're about to catch another lap down truck. Or a slow truck, I should say. About to be a lap down truck. And Chase Elliott, oh, he slows up a ton! And so does Matt Chastain, but which is allowing Matt Crafton to catch up. And the two leaders having a bit of a hard time getting around Mitchell Collins. And now Chase Dunbar the one to capitalize on this. As Ross Chastain now gets around Chase Elliott here. And Chase Dunbar going to give a bit of a shove here on the bottom lane as well. And Chase Elliott getting shuffled back here. And Ross Chastain now your leader. But Chase Elliott though, now trying to get back this lead. Getting around Chase Dunbar. And Chase Elliott now, once again, he can work on Ross Chastain. Miller Truck almost won last week with Sam Mayer at the wheel. But Chase Elliott trying to take the 24 truck to its second win of the season. And Chase Elliott wanted to be credited for both of those wins. And there he goes beneath Chastain. But they have now have a slow-moving Jordan Anderson up front. Who's going to get around him cleaner? It is going to be Chase Elliott. And Chase Elliott, the quicker one to get around Jordan Anderson. Other drivers, though, not wasting too much time getting around him. But Chase Elliott now back to the lead. And Chase Elliott back in front. Okay, some stuff happening behind. I saw Jordan Anderson back there, almost went for a ride. Hopefully he's able to save it. And Chase Elliott, still your leader. And now, with 11 laps to go, 11 laps for Chase Elliott. Ultimately, he's able to cross the line. But I can't say the 11 laps for Chase Elliott in this race because you never know what could happen between now and checkered flag. Although now a bit of a battle for second. As Chastain almost hits the wall. Now they're going 3 wide for third. Zachary DeLillo taking advantage of this fight. And Zachary DeLillo can't quite complete a pass though. Grabbed him with a run the high line. And Matt Crafton now up to third. And Matt Crafton saying something the guys ahead of him, but leaders up front moving a little bit, just a little bit too fast. No lap down truck though coming up. Oh, Cody Copeland again. Cody Copeland about to go 2 laps down with the leaders. Gonna have to navigate around pretty quickly. Here's Chase Elliott. And he's gonna get around pretty quickly. Yep, Cody Copeland gonna let the leaders go by. That's Chastain able to keep up. Ross Chastain, however, still trying to get some speed and catch up to Chase Elliott. But he still might be a little bit too far back. As Chase Elliott is fast. You know, Chase Elliott's first win came at a track very similar to this one back at Las Vegas. This is another classic 1.5 mile track. And Chase Elliott about to score victory if he can keep up pace for just another few more laps. Chase Elliott in theory could make more starts in the truck series, however, he doesn't really have to. And here's a battle for second now happening. Matt Crafton now trying to get around Ross Chastain. And the cautions come out. Well now. Although we're still racing back to the line. But a very late race caution has just come out. This might spell trouble for Chase Elliott. As he's going to win the race back to the line. It's going to be very close battle for second though, but Matt Crafton's going to barely edge out Ross Chastain. And we now have a caution with 5 laps to go. This may or may not be it for the race. But Chase Elliott wins the race back to the line, but that doesn't mean this race is over. A very, very late race caution. Let's see what happened to bring this caution out, though. Okay, it happened somewhere on the max. I don't know, it's happened somewhere. We're going to see in just a moment, though. Okay. And it happened in the back. Oh, you can kind of see in the top left corner of your screen. Raphael Lessard, once again going for a wild ride. And it gets a bit into it with Tate Followman. Tate Followman just, I don't know if that was the crash earlier, but Tate Followman now tied with Raphael Lessard. He goes for a spin. With that being said, however, this shouldn't be a very long cleanup, so we may have a couple laps left to go of racing. I'm not sure, however, this car came out very late in the race, so we're gonna have to see what's gonna come of this. Caution with 5 laps to go. Yeah, we thought for a second Chase Elliott was gonna be able to walk it, but no, Chase Elliott. Well, if the caution lasts another 5 laps, which I'm not sure if it will, might not. We'll see though. Also, no pit stops, I don't think. And yep, no pit stops. But it's a little late in the race for that. It's going to allow the field to stack up a bit here, as in line up all together. We got pretty spread out actually when the plots came out. Alright, so 4 to go this time, but, well, a little bit of stuff going on here for some reason. Alright, not sure what's going on over here. Okay. Alright, so let's see what happens next here. Yeah, field behind getting lined up now. And here we are. So, Leila's field is indeed lined up, so lights are still out, however. Okay, lights out this time, though. Alright, so we're going to have a 1-lap sprint to the finish. Alrighty. So this race has now come down to a 1-lap sprint to the finish. So Chase has to hold them off for 1 lap. Just 1 lap. This race is actually pretty lengthy. So with that in mind, let's see how Chase Elliott does when holding up the field. And nobody no front row, but then we are, well, I mean, you know, also drivers, yeah, very much out of the race. Various more drivers multiple laps down. Alright, but for those drivers still in the race, here we go. They have 1 more lap of racing left. Chase Elliott trying to make it 2 for 2 when its truck series starts. Pace light pulls off. Here we go. He just has to just get a good restart here. And final lap at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Chase Elliott does get a good restart here. And he's pulling away. The field behind getting excited, however. Zachary DeLillo going with a last-minute pass on Ross Chastain. And Chastain actually might lose a couple spots here. Not such a bad thing for Chastain, but it's alright for Chase Elliott. As Chase Elliott is going to sweep his 2 Truck Series starts and will win the Shell 200 at Charlotte Motor Speedway. So Chase Elliott, 2 for 2 in his Truck Series starts. Although he really didn't have that much competition after Kyle Busch got involved in that crash. But anyways, that is a win for Chase Elliott indeed. So your end result is Chase Elliott with the win, Matt Craft in the second, Ross Chastain managed to call back in the third, Zachary DeLillo in fourth, Marshall Brewer on fifth, Chase Dunbar sixth, Garrett Smithley seventh, Tyler Ankrum eighth, Brendan Poole ninth, Adam Garcia 10th, Johnny Sauter 11th, Derek Kraus 12th, Zane Smith 13th, Spence Davis 14th, Ben Rhodes 15th, Steve Fogelman 16th, Rafael Assar 17th, Tommy Yancey 18th, Grant Enfinger 19th, Brim Moffat 20th, Stuart Friesen 21st, Christian Eckes 22nd, Tanner Gray 23rd, also himself 24th, Angelica Rush 25th, John Hart 26th, Sheldon Creed 27th, Jordan Anderson 28th, Mitchell Collins 29th, Cody Coughlin 30th, Kyle Busch 31st, Austin Hill 32nd, Galen Dunn 33rd, Logan Cole 34th, Isaac Nordic 35th, Christopher Vargas 36th, Spencer Boyd 37th, Corbin Forrest 38th, Todd Gillen 39th, Ned Dicker 40th, Paul Jackson 41st, and William Seaman 42nd in last. Well, that's it for Trucks at Charlotte. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in whatever I make next.